What's going on? Happy Sunday, everybody.
What up, what up, what up? We will be hanging out with Mr. William Perry from the Facebook group FPV Builders. And we have some very exciting announcements and a few other things going on. So definitely hope everybody's chilling.
Like a villain.
I do not know which. Oh, this one is. Ooh, I got one where I ended up in a tree. That was fun. But what else is new, right? Like, I'm always in a tree somehow. So what y'all up to? Let's see.
Uh-oh. I heard a William Perry. There he is.
Hello, William Perry.
Oh, hang on, guys. I can't hear you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Get in here and
Better fix that.
get this going here.
What's up, Erie 509? How you doing? Welcome.
What's up, Joshua? How you doing, man?
Oh, shoot.
Bye, William Perry.
Where's my mic at?
I can hear you, William.
Yeah, we can hear you fine.
I just can't see you right now.
I think he's setting up so that it runs through. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, Joshua, sorry we were late. We were just setting up and talking about some stuff.
We usually end up chit-chatting about stuff that turns into stuff that we should be chit-chatting about on the show anyway, but...
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I got a few builds still going. I'm trying to get another micro in the works for tomorrow. I'm trying to get 2 micros sold tomorrow at least. I've got that Jep RC that I'm running all Talon on, running the motors and the stack Talon, and I've got that little Baby Shark racer that's going to be fun as hell. So yeah.
Nice.
Dude, I looked around and I was like, I got so much random micro parts and frames and everything, and I was like, yeah. Selling it all like piece by piece would be like $10 here, $20 there. I'm like, that's stupid.
We have video.
You guys hear me?
I can hear you.
I don't know if I can.
Turn up your volume.
Can you hear us?
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't hear you, so I got to figure out why. Oh, boy. Give me a second here. This is weird.
William, I sent you a message even though you can't hear me.
I just
Yeah,
said
that's exactly what I just sent. He's got it all set up for. Did Zach just come home or something?
Either he's outside or the neighbors moving their garbage cans to the streets because Monday is our garbage day. Oh, sounds like Zach's home.
Yep. Now we can't hear you.
You can't hear me now.
It's very low.
We can't hear you.
How about now?
What I'm hearing is very, very low volume.
We heard you before, but we do not hear you now.
Okay, now can you hear me?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's
Very
still
low volume.
Let me see if I can go ahead and talk again.
Let me try to boost my mic a little bit. Let's see here. I can boost my. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. Let's boost my mic up a little bit. How about now?
There we go.
Is that
A little better, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, we're
Oh.
All right.
All right.
Oh, brother. It's been a wild week.
I know the feeling, trust me. So we got Erie 509 with us right now from over on your side of the pond. And yeah, man, you've got a couple of announcements coming up, and let's start with FPV Builders. What are you guys doing with FPV Builders right now?
Okay, so Taylor and I have been going back and forth on the idea of having our own frame release for FPV Builders. He really wanted to do it, and then we were discussing different designs and things we wanted to do, and then he said, hey, how about we design a frame that's freestyle, that we can just make it different from everybody else's, yet offer it to be open source.
Yeah.
So we're going to design a frame that is open source, and then we're just going to do all kinds of different things, and we're also going to have a build off. It's going to be a quick build off. It's going to be. We've got some ideas, but those are probably going to be used with a Racer X FPV frame because of how simple the frame is. We can just do really quick builds. So let's see who can build one the fastest without having to assemble arms and all that stuff. So who can solder, who can program from start to finish, from the boxes to the things, and that's how we're going to do it.
That's my kind of game.
Yeah, we're working on that. So we are planning on having a joint booth at WCT this year.
Nice.
So I'm going to be there. Taylor is working on it, so I'm hoping he can make it happen because I really want him there, and I think it'd be good for not just him, but builders and myself as well because he's like my brother. So, yeah.
I'll be there. I'll be at West Coast Throwdown as well. Zach might be there with me.
Okay. Yeah, because I knew you were going, so I said, oh, okay, I have to go. I know Jeff's going to be there, Jeff Hardy, and a whole bunch of
I'm going to hike my happy ass all the way across the freaking country again.
It's only about 8 hours for me, 7.5 hours, something like that.
Yeah, shush. It's 8 hours for me to get out of Texas.
Drive to my house, and then I'll take you the rest of the way.
Right? Yeah. So I'll probably be towing a trailer. Last year I towed, I just rented a small U-Haul trailer to tow behind me.
Right.
And then I put all of my shit in the back and then just had me, Zach, a cooler, and the dog in the front for us to be able to drive around, and made it so much easier to let Nix have like the whole back half of the SUV to just kind of wander around and try to find a comfy spot so she wasn't, just trapped on a tiny little seat.
Yeah, that's it too.
Because she's a pretty big girl. I think she's up to like 62, 63 pounds. I got to take her back to the doctor here in the next, maybe next week or the week after for her wellness check. But she was 60.
It works out good. Hopefully she gets a clean bill of health,
Yeah, she's, she's fit. She eats like a horse. She's freaking healthy. So I hope so too. I took her down to the school to run today, and she enjoyed that for a little bit.
Nice.
Then she started wandering around in the weeds.
Hey, William, I hope you don't mind. I just posted on FPV Builders, but I wrote admin approved.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Anyway, I'm here, right?
Right? Exactly. I was like, come hang out.
It's okay, people. We're all right.
Yeah, it's like, it's okay. Don't worry. Don't complain.
Exactly. Yeah.
Taylor jumps in and says, "Bam!"
Yeah,
I already told them I was going to announce all kinds
How dare they have a show without me on it?
We get a message. Why didn't I get an invite?
Yeah, I told him. I said, "Hop on with me."
Dude, he should.
Yeah,
What's up, Danish?
I actually got a couple of builds done yesterday. We got 2 racers completely built. One of them got a whole brand new stack, and that this one here, I thought this was ready because it was strapped to my bag. Obviously, there's some problems here, and that slight charring on that T motor ESC might be a problem.
Right.
So I've got a couple. I've got 2 more racers to go or to get back up in the air. One of them, at least, well, I think both of them need a 4-in-1, to be honest. So we'll see if I think I might have some of those laying around. I got a whole other 20 by 20 pyro stack sitting here too. So what's been going on with you, William? What you been up to since I left California? I know you got some stuff you want to talk about. You're just kind of sitting there.
Yeah,
I like that shirt, by the way. Does that have anything to do with what you want to talk about?
Yeah, this right here. I've been friends with the owner of RacerX FPV since he basically started it.
Yeah, and, Brian, right?
That's Brian, yes.
Yeah.
So he and I had always talked about a little here and there about the designs, and then I was testing some of his frames out for him for a little bit, this and that. Going back and forth with little things, and then he had all his pilots and his team and everything. And matter of fact, I've got to reach out to them here pretty quick too and start getting all that set up. But there's a lot of groundwork to lay out. But yeah, I now own RacerX FPV, and I've got a lot of good new stuff that I've got on the drawing board. So I'm gonna get some of his old thoughts and designs, and he and I are going to talk, and we're going to do all the, the money situation, what I'm going to give him for that. But yeah, that's another story. Anyway, but my designs that I have are going to go off of what we've already have and incorporate some new stuff to those, making them better. Also, some completely new designs offering a lot of versatility with these types of frames. So not only are you going to be able to do like 20 by 20, but you're going to do the 25 by 25 and things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, different battery strap positions, just a lot of really cool stuff. I don't want to give too much out, but that's where we're going. We're going in a whole new direction, and I'm going to put out more offerings than just the super light stuff. So we're going to expand into more freestyle and some other areas. So
awesome.
Yeah. Things that he's always wanted to do. It's just time for him to do it. He didn't have the time. He's running his own company plus RacerX FPV. And it just, after COVID, everything just went to haywire. After COVID started coming back and letting everybody, go free. Now he's just super busy. He has no time for anything. So I said, hey, let me just, take it out and do what you wanted to do with it.
Yeah.
Make it what he wanted and just drive it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, man. There's a lot of shit that goes on behind the scenes at a frame company, and it can be difficult to do while working a full-time job or trying to run a second business too. So
alone.
I know I talked to Neil Whiteley of Catalyst for years and years when he was trying to do all that. And I mean, I've got people on my side that are willing to come in and help me, and basically just a little sponsorship here and, helping out. And then I've got family that's willing to help out too. So that would be huge. So we're in the right spot in the right time for me to do so.
And we got your back. You know that.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that too. You know how we roll.
Oh yeah.
The support's got to be there, or none of us are going to grow. So
exactly. Now, William, I don't know, man. In honor of your little announcement, I'm kind of tempted to give away my Matty Blunt's mutant
Oh, well, that might just be a good thing. You might just want to do it. Roll it out.
Right. So if anybody's looking for a 4-inch, we might do a giveaway towards the end. We don't know yet. We'll see.
That's right. I'm also going to be sponsoring FPV Builders as well. So not only am I going to be part of FPV Builders, but I'm going to sponsor it also. And it basically is Taylor's baby on that side. And I just help him, so I mean, that was it. Run and build it. And then, we just kind of coexist together and just travel and build off each other and help each other out. That's our team.
Exactly. 1, 2, 3. I have Frank's red hotted this in the Facebook world. I have put that shit on everything.
There you go. That's funny. Yeah, I did it nonchalant on the Racer X FPV website. It was pretty funny because I said, these are some new designs I'm going to be working on, and I'll be posting more stuff on the YouTube channel and this and that on my builds. And
yeah, I saw your super subtle profile change, picture change, and then background picture change.
Well, everybody that knew said congratulations directly on the post.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they all reached out automatically and said, hey, are you this now or what's going on? So I had to tell them.
Yeah, and William's been teasing me with this for like 2 months now.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, good morning, demons.
What's up, Nightmare? How you doing?
All right.
The man from the toilet down under.
Yeah, we got in honor of William Perry being here, Nightmare. If Raz comes on too, we got a 4-inch Racer X Mutant painted by Matty Blunts going out in a giveaway possibly. So William is now the new proud owner of Racer X and going to be stepping Racer X FPV. Sorry.
Right. And Brian's still going to be hanging out and doing stuff on that side too. So he's going to be testing stuff out in frames and giving his input as well. So I mean, it's not like he's completely out, which is cool. And what I wanted, without him, this frame and design would never have existed. And it's phenomenal. It really is.
And that's the thing. Like, he's done a lot of work for it. He's done a lot of and the thing is, like, even before all of this, I'd say 3 years ago, 2 to 3 years ago, he did great with the marketing. Like, everybody knew Racer X. Right. Everybody knew the company. Everybody knew the frames. Everybody knew them. And, like, if you didn't, it was one of those things where you're just like, wait, how do you not know about this?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I tried it too because it just flew better than your regular toothpick stuff. It was more durable. It didn't break like the toothpick stuff.
Yeah, it didn't get shredded all the time.
Yeah, it was awesome. So, yeah, we're enjoying it. It's going to be a slow process to start, so I can just get on the ground floor and start figuring out where I want to go, how I want to do it, and just lay it all out. And then once I get that started, it's going to be pedal to the metal.
Yeah, exactly. So we got Royal Mackenzie in the house. What's up, Adida FPV? We got Danish. We got Demons. We got Rob Eccles. We got Nightmare. We got
What's up, Rob? Mr. Rob Eccles.
Rob's a good follower of ours. He's always up on the forums, always up on all the groups, trying to help whenever he can.
Mm-hmm. He's up north for me, so get out to WCT, Rob.
Yeah,
let's go. You're not too far from there,
dude. I think we're planning on sponsoring at least part of it, or doing something for it at least, whether it's a prize pack or whatever. But I really wish I wasn't on the complete opposite end of the country.
Right.
Like,
exactly.
Dude, West Coast Throwdown's been like on my bucket list for like 3 years. Yeah, Rob, it's a West Coast Throwdown. It's run by Derek, Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
I think Aaron Cisco's helping out a lot. Like those guys.
Oh, that guy Aaron. Oh man.
Yeah, that dude Aaron. Jeez.
Yeah, right.
Dude, I just sent Aaron a. You know how he was struggling and using like an old like Weller or something for soldering and shit.
Yeah, I remember him saying, "Dude, yeah, I gotta get rid of this thing for like months."
Dude, you know what I did? I sent him a brand new TS100 flashed with the new Rallum firmware and the XT60 jumper.
Okay, cool.
And I was just like, dude, fuck it. Like, just use it. I don't care. Like,
all right, guys. I just shared the link to West Coast Throwdown in the chat, in the YouTube chat. Yeah, click on it, guys. West Coast Throwdown is badass. It happens at Whistler's Bend every year. I think this is like the 7th year running that I believe.
That's out of Bend, Oregon, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Just outside of Roseburg, Oregon.
Oh, Roseburg. That's right, Roseburg. Yes. I knew it wasn't far. So.
Yeah, Roseburg is 15 minutes into town. If you need to go, they got a Walmart there and some other stuff. But yeah, that's where I went and got my meats for all the cooking I did.
Well, I'm bringing my Traeger out there. I'm going to be smoking some food. So.
Speak of the devil, Aaron Cisco.
Well, if you wanna help me freaking prepare, I'm doing the pilot appreciation dinner on Saturday night.
Okay.
And I'm going to be smoking probably a brisket and a couple pork shoulders and stuff like that. But I'll probably be smoking like just meals for Zach and I, freaking smoking turkey, chickens and sausages and whatnot. So
yeah,
I smoked a chicken for dinner tonight. So.
Nice. There you go.
Rob Eccles, you just threw down for ELRS. You will not be disappointed, sir.
It's a nice system. I'm testing that on a T16. I have my T18 that's running the Crossfire TX, and then I have my full Crossfire on my Grotner radio. So
I've got my Crossfire module on my QX7, and then I've got my Jumper T Lite running the Express LRS module. And honestly, dude, I have one rig left on my Crossfire. The rest of them are all ELRS now.
Yeah.
Right when I tried it, there was a no. Here's the thing. I am not a racer. I am not even a amazing freestyler. I am highly mediocre at best.
Right.
I am a cinematic dude. I do some freestyle. I don't need to go super fast. I don't need to turn corners at 100 miles an hour. But I even see a noticeable latency difference, like between ELRS and Crossfire and FR Sky and all the others, right. Even between Crossfire, which I was like, there's no way, because Crossfire was already so smooth. I took ELRS out within 3 packs. I was like, I'm ordering 5 more of these receivers.
Right.
Like I'm switching, like. Because it was so noticeable. It was like I moved my thumb and that drone's already anticipating going that way. Like it wasn't even, it was just ridiculous. And that's why I was like, okay, I'm switching. It's done. And I did, and I never looked back. It was great.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a lot of time with the LRS yet, but so far it's been really good. It feels like you're really connected. So
and that was the thing. I can take my Crossfire down like maybe like 3 or 4 blocks without the video breaking up, but I'll get RSSI and DBM warnings and all the numbers and all that stuff start to drop immensely. But with ELRS, I think it went down to like 6 at the same point that my Crossfire was starting to get a little wiggy, you know? And I was like, all right, cool. This little tiny ceramic antenna does far better than the big 900 system. So I'm on the 2.4 ELRS as well. I'm not on the 900. So, but yeah, Guys, we're talking Racer X and FPV builders with William Perry. I know Broken Sky just showed up. I know Drone Pilot just showed up. So yeah, Zach Carrizales. What's up? Myopic. Everybody's in. Brett's in the house. William, you put that in the private chat.
Oh,
I was like, that's not Broken Sky.
No, yeah. I'm like, wait a second. I'm like, oh, wait.
Zach Carrizales in the house?
Yeah, I'll be right back, guys.
Hey, so Broken Sky FPV, yes, I will be at WCT this year. So I'm probably going to be bringing out a bunch of T-Motor swag and gear and stuff like that. So they're one of my sponsors. So I'm going to, get hooked up with that and promote them and FPV builders, as well as my new company, Racer X FPV.
Sorry, it's daytime in China, so I'm getting messages. And one in particular that I just ordered my hardware from China, and it's somebody I've worked with in China for a while.
Right.
But I'm trying to get some motors made this year.
Okay.
So I haven't decided which ones exactly I'm gonna get. I know I'm doing 1404s.
Oh, nice. There you go.
And I think I'm gonna do 1208s. And then of course 2306s, because that's what, like 2306, 2207s. Those are what I use for racing. And then something big for the larger drones, for the 7 inch and above stuff. Probably maybe like a 2810 or something like that.
Okay, cool.
Haven't quite decided yet. I'm gonna have to ping Zach for that when I get to the big ones. But yep. So yeah, that's gonna be fun, man.
I think we're gonna have a blast. I'm gonna try to get my brother out there too. He's gonna do all the wing stuff. I might dabble in the wing stuff too, but I think I'm just gonna concentrate on the Racer X stuff and my drone stuff for now. So we'll see.
Yeah, man, how come I can't see that on Facebook? Crazy Jimmy's here on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw him. What's up?
Someone else says hi, Matt. I don't see the name attached to that one. So, all right. So yeah, I've got 2 wings to build before I go. I've got 2 weeks. In this 2 weeks, somehow I have to organize my shit, and I got. Oh, hold on. 2 weeks. What the hell? Why am I hearing this double?
Oh.
That is weird. Huh, that's weird.
Where is that reverb coming from?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Like,
I'm going to mute mine right now. And
hold on, I got it. I found it.
Well,
it's on your
I scrolled past our stream on Facebook, and it automatically put it in a play window, like tiny little play window down in the corner.
Oh, man.
So dumb. Sorry about that.
What's up, Jimmy?
But yeah, I got lots of stuff. Jimmy. So I'm gonna be sponsoring stuff at I/O this year too. So yeah. So I've got to clean up everything. I've got 2 more race quads I need to build. Well, sorry, 2 more 5-inch race quads I need to build. I've got at least 1 3-inch race quad that it's got that particular iFlight smell to it.
the burnt ESC smell.
Eyesight has a lot of burnt smells going on,
So Matt, when Pyro started sending out their air fresheners, I was back and forth with Serge so much, just being like, "Does it smell like burning ESC? Please tell me it smells like burning ESC."
Oh crap! My wife would me if I put one in the car. She's like, "What's that smell?" Oh, it's your car catching fire.
Yeah, I would love that.
That's burnt lipo.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Why's my car filling with smoke so fast?
That sweet smell.
Yeah, that's funny.
He could have a whole series of it, man. It would be amazing. This is the smell of a toasted motor. Oh. We got.
There we go. Yeah, it was James Brinquist. Jimmy, crazy Jimmy.
Was that a good mouthful there? Oh man, you're not sharing?
Hell no! My cake, mine.
Oh, hey, they always say fat kids like cake, right?
Yeah, I'm an ex-fat guy. What? I'm an ex-fat guy.
It's just a saying. Just go with it.
It's my cheat day. It's my cheat day.
Some of us fat kids don't like cake very much.
My favorite's chocolate. I'm a
oh no! Dude, give me a freaking carrot cake with heavy carrots, heavy raisins.
Oh man, German chocolate is one of my favorites. That's the biggest one for me.
German chocolate's about the only chocolate cake I can do because I have this I have a very low tolerance for chocolate.
Okay.
We have this one is Devil's Food chocolate cake or red velvet chocolate cake. Sorry.
Ooh, that's good. That's a different kind of chocolate too. It's more subtle.
Oh, I know. And we had 3 birthdays of the 4 kids. So my daughter, Jaden, and then the younger girl, Kimmy, all had their birthday this month. So we've had some cake.
Oh, nice. That's quite a bit.
I've eaten some of it.
Man. No, so I'm gonna be helping Jesse with the Tiny Whoop stuff some this year. Zach might help too if he wants to. I'm not gonna make him, but and then sponsoring the freestyle tent at IO. There will be some new there'll be 6 or 7 gank frames up. I'll be putting them up for contests. We'll submit some challenges, and we'll also have a judged freestyle contest during IO.
I'm going to talk to Aaron about stuff too, so I'll be right there with you, Matt.
Are you going to IO?
No, not to IO, to WCT. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're talking about IO, and I had a.
Yeah, I'm talking about IO's in 2 weeks, so that's where my focus is.
Yeah, you're going right away. I can't get there.
We've said Aaron so many times that he just locked on.
Well, I ordered a new car stereo for my car so I could have so I could Bluetooth directly to the stereo instead of having to go through a FM transmitter. Because around here, the FM transmitter works like shit because we've got so many radio stations in Austin.
What's up, Vitrafly?
And the one last clear channel that we had, they just put a station on it, so kind of needed that. But I wanted it to hook up, so it's got the Apple CarPlay, so I can plug my phone into it and do all the navigation and all that crap. So it's got a backup camera, so I got to run the wiring for the stupid backup camera. But it's also got a DVD and CD-ROM. So
that's nice. That works.
So you can watch The Simpsons on your way to work?
No, it's actually illegal to wire it to where you can view videos while you're working.
No, you just got to be tricky with the mirror angles, man.
They have these glasses now that have little tiny monitors that nobody else can see in there, and you can still see out.
If I could do that and drive at the same time,
Hey, just wire it up to your GPS screen and you're gold.
Work.
Yeah, wire it up to the GPS screen and you're gold.
Or just take one lens out and put a good lens in, a regular lens.
Hey,
we all those Jetsons so I can just bypass all the traffic and just get to work. And it would literally take me 10, 15 minutes to get to work. Even if those things fly like 50 mile an hour.
We all know how to solder up an SCL and an SDA cable. Like we can handle it.
I mean, my friends at the motor company do make industrial motors as well.
Have a good night, Crazy Jimmy.
See you, Jimmy.
Night, Jimmy. Oh, he's got to be an electrician tomorrow. I see he was Crabman today.
Oh, that's right. He was a Crabman today. I saw all the packages he put up.
Crabman. I like big crabs. I don't like the small ones. So I don't ever eat crab because they're too damn expensive.
Well, that's the Dungeness that are expensive. You want the big king crabs.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a lot of work for a little bit of meat. You know what I mean? So, and I've got huge freaking mitts. So trying to deal with small crabs and picking meat out of it and stuff is just.
Yeah, I hear you.
And then to me, all crab and lobster meat tastes like the garlic butter you dip it in. So
yeah,
you can get a little bit of flavor to them. Lobster rolls I do like, as long as they don't put mayonnaise in it. But Dan's allergic to seafood, so he would just die.
Oh yeah, yeah. Fish, any seafood, yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, I think he's allergic to all shellfish.
Yeah.
So yeah, I couldn't do that. I don't eat fish a lot, but I do like shrimp. I do like crawfish. So, what's up, Raz man? How you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream. Oh man, yeah. I'm tempted to get some motors made. I don't know. I got to talk to Derek because he had mentioned possibility of selling a couple of the Gank frames on Pyro.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That'll work.
It's cool because a lot of people go to that site, So if people have never heard of me and they just happen to be scrolling down the 3-inch frames or whatever, my shit will pop up.
Well, the hardest part is making your profit margin.
Well, that's
100% markup, and
that's the thing is because I'm having to redo my price structure right now because the inflation, man, carbon's up, cutting's up. Like my order was 30% higher than it was last time.
Right.
So
shipping times too. So I mean.
Well, there was a couple of frames that I was making very little margin on that I can't sell them at that price anymore because I would make zero margin. So, and nobody does anything for zero margin. So I got to make at least a little bit of money out of it, to make it worth the effort and to pay for the sponsoring these events and stuff like that. So.
Exactly.
But it'll still be cheaper than almost any name brand frame out. Well, they'll be cheaper than any name brand frame out there. So. Some of the ones like you can't keep up with the source,
right?
And even the source is going to have to go up here shortly because the amount of carbon that they're putting in that just the cost is going to go up. So
here you didn't miss much. We just recommended you for sponsorship, but since you weren't here, we couldn't do anything.
Yeah, we had to kind of let the papers go down to the next person.
Yeah, sorry, man, you missed it.
So, hey, if you guys know any fast racers that have times in the top 100, I'm looking to pick up one or two more racers this season. So, let me know.
If you guys have a silver suitcase with $2 million in it, I'd love to have one.
I've got a race in my pocket on my team now, and I'll announce that later on down the road. But this kid is fast. Super
nice.
fast.
Yeah, we got it. There's a couple freaking lightning.
He's blowing everybody out of the water. I'm like, holy crap.
How's Jiggy?
Adidas says, anyone else see the FPV footage from Tommy on the deadliest catch? Yes. I've watched his whole vlog series as well as a bunch of the footage. It's been awesome.
I hadn't even heard of that yet.
Yeah, Tommy's been on the Deadliest Catch for a while, or for a couple of weeks now, or he's back now. But this was a couple month or so ago. But he's starting to get footage out, and they're starting to release it. But he did a full-on vlog series of how difficult that was, because it's like worst storms in the world, and he's flying a fucking 7-inch, going what the fuck. So, and he had to land it back on the fucking deck too. Like, he could, like, this thing's tossing and turning, and he's like, oh god, oh god, oh god.
That would be kind of tough.
It would be super tough.
Well, just standing up and flying on something that's not stable.
Well, I've been in the back of a pickup truck going through a farm field, flying my drone, trying to spot animals for my friend on his ranch. And I was like, oh crap, a little bit of motion is different with the goggles on.
Right?
But it was fun.
All right, let's see. Hold on. I'm going to... There you go. There was one. He did a couple of these. I think he had to pull a couple of them down because they were airing Deadliest Catch. But here's one of the vlogs, man.
Oh, I got it here, Dan.
Yeah, the one 3 months ago or whatever, February 7th.
Yep, that's the one.
Cool.
I got it pulled. I got it pulled up. I'll share it.
Pull it up. I want to see.
Yeah, I was looking for it.
Yeah, he was doing that. He posted like 4 or 5, and then he did a few random, like, I guess vloggy video thing, like story things or whatever. But I went and checked his channel, and there's not too many up there anymore. So I think he pulled them down just so Deadliest Catch could air it. But yeah, the sound isn't on Matt's, but it's like, this is some of the footage he got. And he's...
Dutch Harbor, Alaska. I'm on a job for the reality show Deadliest Catch.
It's funny, man. You would be surprised at how many people can handle a boat, but when they get out on the chop, they can't handle a boat.
Oh yeah.
And so, in the pre-production meetings,
dude, I was in a small boat down in the Galapagos, and it wasn't even bad. It was just like one of those small private, like, cruise line sort of 20-person boat or 25-person boat or whatever. So it wasn't anything big, and this was down in the Galapagos. And even without having crazy inclement weather, the wind was enough to just toss the boat back and forth. It was ridiculous.
Dude, I did a North Atlantic cruise on a freaking amphibious command ship. So round bottom, very shallow draft, very top heavy, lots of antennas. So it was all over the freaking place out there, man. Really got to get some sea legs because you need them.
So this is
What's up, Nick Blackwell? How you doing, buddy? Long time no see.
So that's the camera that they have hooked up on the ship. That's what they use for recording.
Yeah.
I want to strap one of those on the bottom of a drone. I want to build a drone so big it can fit one of those.
On it.
It's probably like $100,000 and some odd $1,000 camera.
Oh yeah, at least.
You put me on the table already.
Dude, a red one is $100,000 with a full lens kit. Like,
up to the bridge. All right, let's see if we can get to some of the.
Ship is here, and then we need to be on the same side where the ship is. So yeah, so basically we gotta think about it as a triangle, so that like if we're here, then I see it that way and I see it this way. So that's cool. That's the only way I'm gonna be able to get that.
Well, if he loses line of sight of the drone, Bob, it'll go down.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's just if he flies behind a mountain or something. Right. Oh, right. It should have to there. Yeah. Where we're at. Just waiting. That's a problem. The wheelhouse blocks the valve.
If he loses line of sight of the drone, the FAA will fly out here to the Bering Sea and take him down.
Yeah, right?
Well, no, in international waters, that is not applicable. For real. Once you're in international waters, U.S. laws are no longer applicable.
That's right. You're right.
Unless you're on a big U.S. Navy ship enforcing whatever laws you want. But that would be piracy almost.
So all William needs to do is make a super long-range rig so that when he goes out to the beach, he can just cruise straight out far enough to be in international water.
All right.
He's just like, I'm not flying here. You can't touch me.
That's right.
Here we go.
Yep.
I remember the wind pushing me just immediately. Now it almost caught me off guard. And as I'm making my way toward my number one position, I also noticed that the drone starts going right. And I can't tell at this point if it's me. Is it my radio that I just trimmed? Was it the value that I changed earlier? All I know at this point is that I have to actively manage this just to keep going straight. As I'm making my way to the top of this mountain, I'm constantly looking back, keeping tabs of where I'm at, where the picture boat is at, because sometime really soon I'm going to have to pick a line down the side of this mountain where I don't fall behind a ridge and lose line of sight, all while framing up important parts of the geographic location and then ultimately revealing the boat. I wanted to dive beside that mountain and hug it, but just coming up the side of that mountain was so strong that it's basically upsetting.
That's why I think you pulled the other videos, because they were probably like, nope, still too much.
Now, I never like to tell a director that.
What's up, Props Off? How you doing? What's up, Mr. Relentless? Ooh, Relentless. I can answer that. It's not it's not stack that they would use. They would use like an APM or a digital system like DJI. They wouldn't do an FPV. It would be a GPS rig.
Drones on the approach ready?
Yeah, something with TikTok or something like that in there.
Yeah, like the Taro FC or something like that, you know?
You put it on iNav or a custom system from DJI or something.
Now, you could do one with the Brain Radix, no problem. Like,
oh, the Radix too, yeah.
Yeah, like you could easily do one with like a Radix and an APD stack.
Well, yeah, because they offer the IPC pad on the Radix 2 now. So now you can have a full compass and everything with your.
Nice. Dude, I've got the Radix in the Giant Chronos with that. I think it's the 500 amp, but it could be the 360 amp. Either way, it's more than enough power for the.
He is so leaning hard against the bridge towers.
Oh, yeah.
Because the whole ship's just bobbing.
Oh, yeah, and he's sitting there. He's just like, I'm done, dude. Like, I can't. He was throwing up half the time, too.
Yep. That's tough to do in goggles, man. I know in the back of a pickup truck I was having a hard time. I can imagine on a boat.
Well, you can't. The hardest part is you can't. I mean, you subconsciously absorb bumps and shit in the road with your body when you can see them. You know, you don't realize that until you have no vision and you're just kind of affected by everything around you, and you're not prepped for it.
And what's
up, Nick Blackwell?
Yeah.
Oh man, NB, what's up, NB?
So the thing that would be so much harder on the boat, like I know a lot of guys fly on boats,
Eagle
and,
Tree
land
too.
on
Right,
boats, but you can, like, what disorients you is at some point when you're flying on a boat or when you've got your eyes covered on the boat, you can't tell whether it's the drone that's doing that or whether you're feeling that. Like, you're just like, do I bank left, or is that just my body going right? Like,
what's up? Props off.
So I do just want to take 2 minutes here and congratulate Danish Stallion for winning his semifinal round of the bot battle.
Oh,
so if you guys aren't aware of this, these guys have to go out every week and get new footage. So they can't use, last week's footage. Can't use the same video over and over again. New footage, new edit every week. Danish Stallion won with his Bando rip. Now he's got Bando land. He was fortunate enough to go to Rampage, his first Rampage ever. Unfortunately, I think his wife's not feeling very well since he got back, but this is the footage he posted up for the bot battle. Freaking orbits were nuts, dude. Like, you just look, twice the guide wire passes literally right in front of his head.
Like, dude, my comment said that. I was just like, Jesus, that wire.
Dude, and I have never seen anybody ascend while doing a freaking trippy spin.
Right?
Did you notice that?
Oh,
yeah.
Like, he ascended while he was trippy spinning all the way up the tower.
Holy crap. Yeah.
Watch.
Yeah, he's elevating at the same time.
Oh, yeah. I've never seen that before. What's up, Miha?
I bet it's just hyper smooth.
Mihapolis in the house.
What's up, Just Mihop? How you doing, buddy? Even though he's not flying as much anymore, guys. Just Mihop is a proud member of our Team Optimized Drone team or pilots.
He's been around for a little while too.
He has.
Mm-hmm.
He's been but he's doing his own thing these days. He's still flying. He's just not doing as much posting. I think he's taking some personal time. We all need that sometimes, man.
Well, you do sometimes.
Dude, Danish, how was the GTI Rampage? Was flying there fucking epic? Did they open up new sections of it? I need to know. What's up, Max Air 420? How you doing?
Yeah, I saw that his Apex came back in a box.
Yeah. I heard through the grapevine that not too many things survived from that trip.
Well, I guess he's still got enough parts to rebuild a mutiny, at least frame parts. Oh, and that's when he got stuck. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
So they actually had to have somebody climb up and pry him loose.
Oh.
Wall ride to pipe stall.
Dude, I'm glad he kept the footage.
Like,
that is just wedged right the fuck in there too.
Dude, it was stuck. They had the drone saber tool and they were banging on it. There was a video of them. Dude had to climb up on the roof of the building and freaking try to pop it loose because it would not come down. That was so hilarious. But yeah, I want to see that one more time.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, on the plus side, he tried to get super close for that wall ride and make the gap.
He said they had 140 pounds hanging from a pole attached to it. That's just ridiculous, dude.
That's awesome.
Congratulations, though. Hopefully, you've got enough footage for next week.
He should. He'll be fine. He's like me, dude. He's got terabytes of random footage he hasn't even touched yet. Like,
me too, but they're all garbage.
Right? Yeah, I offload my GoPro and I'll pull out one clip out of the 8. And I'll be like, cool, this one works. Like, I don't often do big, long edits anymore. Let's see this one. Although I am editing right now, so that's kind of worth it.
I haven't flown enough to get any freaking footage to have to edit yet.
Dude, I haven't flown all week. I managed to squeeze in like 14 minutes and like 3 packs or 4 packs today. And just took the T-Bird out and cruised it around. And man, that thing's... Dude, William Perry, I know you're tight with a few of them motor companies out there, but I've got to say...
Baby.
I won't name names. Yes, I have hit trees many a times, but I have been using on my T-Bird. I've got the Flight Test Gremlin motors. You remember those?
Oh yeah, yeah.
The little
red,
yeah, the little red 1104s.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been using those on my prototype, that little Pusher Plus, and I've been running at 3S. I've even tried it on 4S. The motors get super hot, but they've lasted 2.5 years. Like, dude, I don't know. Every flight, I touch the motors and I'm like, ooh, those are toasty. They're going to die. Never die. They never fucking die.
Yeah, they're pretty resilient.
They're like the old Baby Hawk motors, man. You can't kill them.
Shit, Danish, you're good enough now. Shut up. You just need them to notice you.
He needs a T-Motor sponsorship, yeah.
Danish, hit me up.
Yeah, Danish.
Hey, and if T-Motor says no, you can always go to the other T-Motor.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Danish, we'll hook it up. You know we will. We'll figure it out. I like to play this game. I like to play the networking game.
So
right? That's it too. It's who you know these days.
Exactly. It's like, yo, dude, you and I were literally just chit-chatting today. And I was like, oh, wait, you've got big announcements. Hey, can I make note of this on the stream? Why don't you just pop on? Like,
here I am.
Yeah. It was just like, yeah, why don't you just pop on? Whatever.
Might as well, right?
And I love that. Like, that's what I love about the FPV community. Like, I've reached out to people like Curtis and DRL doing the Beast Class shit. You know, like, I've reached out to people that I just shouldn't know and that probably shouldn't respond to me anyways. And they've been like, yeah, dude, I'll come do your show. And it's like, cool, awesome. Like, everybody's so chill with it. And they're like, yeah, man, I'll come talk drones. Why not?
That's it. You know, there are some people that if they have a big enough name, sometimes they'll think that this other person, even though you're not super big, but you're fairly popular or known, if you reach out to them and say, hey, look, I have this question. Would you mind doing this or being on here or answering these questions or say, and they won't respond. They won't talk back anything because then they think you're trying to use their popularity to richen your platform. And that's not what you're trying to do. Is you're trying to help your group overall, period. You know, and who better than the people who know and touch everything 24/7 basically for a living. So
Shelby, yes, it's your video.
No, that's not yours. Somebody else flying crazy wing shit like you.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, William, and I agree. It's like, and that's the thing. Like, I've known a lot of these bigger names in our FPV community. I've known for a few years at least. But some of them I hang out with all the time online, chat with constantly, you know. Others, not so much. And so when I reach out to those that have gotten a bit bigger since I was chatting with them, they just don't respond anymore sometimes. And it's like, cool, I get it. Like, but
I know. I made it big time, and I still talk to you, Dan.
Exactly. And that's the thing. Like dudes like TJ Williams, he and I we're always chatting with each other. We're always texting each other back and forth, random funny memes and shit all day long. Like some of the bigger name guys are just awesome to hang out with and just want nothing more than to help everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
And like that's one of my favorite things about guys like Matt Nowakowski and Nurk and those sorts of guys, because despite the fact that they're such huge names in our community, they're always like the first ones to comment on the posts of, yo, I blew out my ESC. What do I do to fix this? Like they're always the first ones to step up and try and troubleshoot something. They're always the first one to reach out to that person and be like, yo, I think I know what the problem is.
Yeah. It's funny because I've seen Nurk pop in on different platforms, all over. Like, I think it was RDQ or Get FPV, one of them. He popped right in there, and I'm going, oh, shoot, he's popping in to help him out. And he didn't even have to.
Oh, yeah.
And he did because he had solid input, and some other people were close, but they just didn't have that little extra. And he's already been there, so.
And that was the thing. Like when I first started, I came from those giant cinema drones. So I had that giant Ironman 1200, the giant Taro Octo going at that point.
The Taro, yeah.
Yeah, and I was lost because it seemed like one of the ESCs was malfunctioning, but it wasn't. Like every time I test just the ESC, it was fine. Oh, okay. And so And this was before all the Facebook groups, before FPV Builders, before all of that started. And so I was on like Flight Test Forum and Horizon Hobbies Forum and like all those things. And like I posted on Flight Test Forum, and for like 2 weeks I got nothing but trolly comments like, well, calibrate the damn ESC, you idiot. Like shit like that, And finally, I get this email from Matt Nowakowski, and he was like, yo, I don't think it's your ESC. I think your APM might have a burnt out channel. And I was like, oh, I didn't even think about that. And I looked and saw that the solder was all fuckered on one of the channels that I was having issues with. So I resoldered the pins on, plugged it in, and it worked. And I was like 2 weeks of people trolling me. And literally the one dude on Flight Test that really should not be responding to some nobody's fucking email has fixed the problem. Like, and that's the thing. Like, guys like that take time out of their day to fucking help, that are just awesome in our community. That's what FPV Builders is based on.
Yep. Yep, just giving good old answers and help, trying to figure new stuff out, and when you do, give your help. Pay it forward, basically, is what we're about. So
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that and trying to keep down the trolls, which generally jump up everywhere in every group. You guys,
the problem is
keep them under control.
Some of those trolls we actually need to keep in the groups because they're some of the bigger names.
Yeah, that is very true. You have to learn how to tame them down a little bit. Say, hey, I'm going to knock you down a notch.
Yeah, our friend Vince Smith isn't around much anymore. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's true. There's a couple guys in there we kind of had to silence a little bit, so we would put them on restriction. We'd put them on restriction, like they'd be on a 5-day, mute. Hey, how come I can't get my post done? Oh, you've been muted, dude, for like 5 days. So, well, what happened? And then you explain and you're like, look, this is what happens, and we're not, we're here to protect everybody. And if we all get along and try to help each other learn instead of downing somebody for doing something they weren't aware of that was goofy, or by some people's standards, they I hate this word, but they say stupid. Oh, he's stupid. Okay, yeah, right. No, he's not. He's just uninformed. Let's say that.
Ignorant is the word. Actually, literal word for it, I guess.
The ones that get me are when somebody posts up that they just finished their first build, and they post pictures of the soldering, which to us looks pretty darn good most of the time. And then you get the 87 troll comments, and you're like, oh my god.
It's like, just reach out to them in a message saying, hey, if you want a little extra help, I've got some great
watch it a little more, like,
yeah, or I can do a one-on-one with you, live chat or whatever,
exactly. And it's like, you don't have to make that comment for a new builder, so yeah, our community is an interesting one for sure. But on that note, I do have to get my kids to school tomorrow morning, so I got to get to bed pretty soon. But
it's only 7:26 where I'm at on my side of the planet, so
but it's 10:26 here, man. Geez.
Matt's just ahead of me.
You guys have FPV Builders YouTube channel now, right?
Yep. We have. We haven't been able to put much on it lately. Taylor's been doing another adventure that he's just like blasting out of. And it's got to do with some of the crypto stuff. So he's been
I know.
On fire. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's cool. It's cool to see that though. But I mean, he's very informative. He researches everything. So he and I converse on stuff all the time. But
he's also a new dad too.
Well,
I know.
Yeah, so
I know.
In the new house, and everything happened.
A relatively new job. I mean, he's only been there a year, and right before COVID, he moved out there.
Yeah. And then right as he was having his second son, they were moving in their new house almost at the same time. It was like that. So he was super busy. It was pretty crazy.
Oh Lord!
But he kept it.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Guys, I shared the link to the FPV Builders YouTube page. They've got some FreeCAD tutorials on there.
Yes, that's what he was working on.
Yeah, and we also have a soldering tutorial, and that's one that I always post up a lot on our group because people are always asking. So I'll go in there and just post it up, and then periodically I'll post it up on the front page. So.
Yeah, you'll pin it.
Yep. And then I've got my YouTube channel that I'm doing now, and it's got my name plus /RacerXFPV. So
nice.
Yeah, that's going to be getting on fire here pretty quick. I've got a lot of new stuff that I'm going to be putting out on it. How to build our specific stuff and different formations, just layouts, things like that. Just to help people who want something easy or whatever. Matt knows how that works. Certain frames, you're like, hey man, let me just do a quick little tutorial on this one little part.
Yeah.
Otherwise they get confused on certain things. Is this supposed to go this way or that way? And if you don't have a full instruction manual, it's easier just to do a build video real quick. At least in my opinion.
So one of the things I want to get a little better at is editing the what do you call it? An exploded diagram. So I've got a couple of the drones that I did that let me see if I can find them real quick. Not in that one. Here we go. And then
I think I'm subbed to Danish's YouTube and as well as Shelby Voles. I think I'm on both of them. I'm pretty sure because I check their content out a lot.
So here, this is what I made for the Mutiny V2.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
So I'm hoping to include those. Include the little printed sheet with them. This is already on the website. Like if you look at the frame, this is on the last picture on the website.
Yeah, that works.
So when I do the Necromancer, definitely have to do one for the Necromancer. I did one for the Nemesis. The Nemesis Micro was the first one I was practicing with because it was simple. So I did that one as well.
I've been salivating over that Necromancer. You know that, Matt. I love that frame.
Dude, everybody does. And they're like, there were a couple people.
Perfection takes time, right, Matt?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to lighten it up a little bit. Probably for at least for the 7-inch versions. Just because it is a heavy bastard. I mean, I was trying to make it sturdy enough to where it protects the electronics and stuff like that in case they do bump a car and get slid over by another car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, I didn't put hardly any relief holes in it. So, and it's the whole thing is 3 mil plate. So,
oh, shoot. I mean, yeah, you can add a few more holes to lighten it up in various spots. So, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, you can tell the freaking top plate and the bottom plate are just beefy. And then
Thanks for the tease again. Thanks for
that?
I just had to say that. Thanks for the tease again.
Yeah. And then the jaw plate, the both sides of the jaw plate are 3 mil, just so if you hit anything on it, it's not gonna fuck anything up. Pardon my language. But yeah, I got the tilt. Oh, I got the screws a little bit too tight right now. But
all right, guys, I think I'm gonna have to bail out of here. But
yep.
I will say we now have the new store up. So guys, hit up your merch. I've got a sale going until June 1st. Nice. Everything's pretty much marked down by at least 30% at the moment. So we got t-shirts for like $19 or something like that. That's optimizeddrone.com. Check out gankmultirotors.com. He's got new stock coming up pretty soon, I believe. And then check out William Perry and FPV Builders and all of his new stuff and Racer X. And
Racer X FPV Builders.
Yes.
I've got that.
That was the long name.
Right?
What's up, Angel? Hey, guys, how about this? Next week, we will give away the mutant frame. Sound good? I like it.
Hey, Dan, with that frame, if whoever wins that frame, I'm going to throw in a free Racer X FPV shirt for them. Just need their size. Because it's one size larger than what you normally are. That's how these shirts are fitting. Because I normally wear a large. This is an extra large, but once I wash it, it'll fit perfect like a large.
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird, but we got some weird size shirts here.
Well, that's how Racer X does it. If you order an XL, they'll send you a medium.
Bigger, you got to go up. What do you want, a slim fit?
Right?
Skinny shirts, right? Instead of skinny jeans, skinny shirts.
But yeah, guys, enjoy, and we'll see you guys next week, and we'll talk more about
I got to bug out too. I got a bunch of things to do before work tomorrow, so.
Yeah, and you work hard, and it's earlier for you, so you got time to do stuff right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and tomorrow I got physical labor to do, so.
Oof, it's gonna be hot too.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
Truck, but.
Hey, so guys, check out the Gank Multirotors community page. I'm putting a post up there about some motor sizes.
Nice.
I want to get everybody's opinion. I'm gonna be having motors made. I just need to think about the sizes, which sizes I'm gonna have done. So
7 million.
Yeah, I'd like to have everybody's input. So.
All right. Well, William, thank you for joining us on such short notice, dude.
It was fun. It was a good thing too. So
you're always welcome on here.
Yeah, we'll catch up later.
Definitely. And guys, definitely check out FPV Builders. Lots of awesome things coming down the line for them, all right?
We got a lot of fun stuff coming up.
Oh, yeah. All right. Take care, everyone.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
Peace.
All right.
Later, guys.